just like that, we're in Snezhnaya! Feels like we only just left Nocry. Remember back in Nasha Town? How all our friends came to see us off before we left? The day's finally come! We're off to meet the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya! What is she planning? And why does she need the gnosies? Soon, we'll have our answers! Guess this'll be the end of your journey that your sister mentioned. What is she expecting you to find there? Snezhnaya still feels like a long way away. Hopefully, there'll be plenty of time to relax, eat some good food, and have fun before we arrive. But whenever Paimon gets thinking about how our destination is right around the corner, all these questions come flooding into Paimon's head. It makes her so nervous. Yeah. Anyway, enough about all that. We can't start the final leg of our journey with that kind of mindset. Just think. We've fought dragons and sea monsters, defeated creations of the gods, faced prophecies of doom and the threat of the abyss. Heck, we've even been to the moon! With all that experience under our belts, how could we be any more prepared? Sure thing! Now, stick close to Paimon, the best guide you could ever ask for, and let's charge straight for the finish line! Off we go!
What about me? Do I get a call out?
Whoa! Columbina? You kind of snuck up on us there. Don't look at Paimon! Paimon didn't sell you out this time. Oh, so it was you! Alright, guess there's no hiding it now.
All your friends have gathered at the flagship to see you off. I invited Sandrone, too, but she said she had to go back to Snezhnaya. She must be busy. She had some nasty things to say about you before leaving. Would you like to hear them?
She hasn't changed a bit. Alright, let's hear it.
If they're heading to Snezhnaya, I'll bet it's to cause trouble for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Attending a farewell party for people like that would not be a good look for me right now. Also, please tell them not to count on getting help from a Fatui Harbinger in Snezhnaya. Our time working together was not terrible, precisely, but we're on different sides. So when you get there, don't do anything to make life difficult for both of us.
Well, that definitely sounds on brand for her. The attitude, the reasoning. All right, we'll do our best to keep our distance then.
No, you've misunderstood. I think she means that she'd like you to go see her. As long as you don't make things difficult for both of you, you'll be fine.
Huh. You really have to read between the lines with Centrone.
Go on, get to the flagship. Everyone should be there by now. I told today, I want to return the favor. It's my gift to you.
It's definitely nice to be treated, but hopefully by this point, you know that you don't owe us any favors.
The moon of Nocry will always give you a warm welcome.
similar to the ones in Notcry. You know, just minus the effects of Kuvaki. That's a sure sign that we're officially in Snezhnaya now. There's gotta be a treasure chest around here somewhere. No adventure is complete without a chest or two. Paimon got a mouthful of snow. It's so cold. Paimon's gonna snuggle up to you for a bit to get warm. Hey, check it out! Those are bears, right? Oh, look how big and fluffy they are! So cute! Quick, take a picture before the moment passes. Right here. If we get any closer, we might scare them away. Let's see how your camera skills are these days. Oh, wait a sec. Paimon sees something. Come on, quick! It looks like a train carriage. Paimon's heard that Snezhnaya has loads of railways and trains. This must be one of them. But why is it abandoned? Ooh, it's still so cold. I don't know. Maybe. Also, is it just Paimon or is the snow getting heavier? Thanks for offering, but this isn't just the weather. It's hard to describe, but Paimon feels so weird. She's never felt like this before. Everything feels heavy. Getting kinda dizzy, too. Oh, no need. Paimon's just feeling a little low on energy. That's all. It's nothing serious. Yep, Sure thing. Snezhnaya, here we come! Seems like the snowstorm is getting worse by the minute. Paimon can barely fly. Oh, look! There's a cabin over there. Phew. Let's get out of this storm.
What is this place? Where's Paimon? I need to find her fast. Paimon! Paimon! That's strange. Where could she be? I guess I'll try further ahead. Hang in there, Paimon. Is that a train carriage? Maybe I can get up from the inside. A reward on the road. It says here, Kresnik's torch, civilian model. It's definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned on. I really hope Paimon's okay. I'll keep this close. What was that strange sound? I can't tell if... Paimon? Paimon, is that you?
Incoming entity detected. Authorization granted. Hello, Descender, who's reached the eve of tomorrow. Eye of Grey at your service. Time since last activation. Time measurement unavailable due to the influence of... Anyway, it must have been a very long time. I was born to fulfill a mission. To reach tomorrow. To this end, I must I must... Strange. What was it? Wait, my body? Huh? Why is my body like this? Apologies. After a long period of inactivity, it appears that a lot of data has been lost. Anyway, I was created so that humanity could reach tomorrow. But I am unable to load further details at this moment. Nevertheless, serving humanity remains my primary objective. I have detected a drop in your surface body temperature. You cannot remain active in this state for much longer. In accordance with my preset programming, upon reactivation, I must ask the one who awakened me the following question. Will you accept me, Transcender? I will assist you, protect you, and fulfill my mission until we reach tomorrow. You have made a very wise decision. Now, I detected that you called out a name earlier. Presumably that of your missing companion? The name was Pimon. After helping you get out of here, I will search for a match in the nearby area and pinpoint their location. Merely the tip of the iceberg. Now that we have reached an accord, you will be my new user. May I ask your name? Very well. I will remember this name until the mission is complete. I need to recover my body, retrieve the power to unlock tomorrow, and help the suffering masses to reach the far shores where the empty Ark floats. I can sense my power scattered across this ice-covered land. I even have a vague sense of where it might be found. But right now, that is not essential. The key right now is you. You must survive and reunite with your companion. You may now execute the command, Demolish. Use it to remove the prime ice blocking the path and obtain prime ice units. Prime ice unit count has been updated. You may now execute the command, Build. Use it to create a prime ice construct to prop up the door.
Is this an answer from this world?
Scanning local environment. Exit has been sealed off with ice. That would not be an efficient approach. One moment. Usable construct blueprint detected nearby. You can use this to clear the solid ice ahead of you more quickly. Construct blueprint added to records. You may now execute the command, Build heat source. Generate a temporary heat source to rapidly melt the solid ice.
Is this an answer from this world? Is this an answer from this world?
My scan indicates the path is straight ahead. I recommend we proceed. Kresnik Crystal located. Please collect at your earliest convenience. The recent construct you built provides highly efficient heating by utilizing the unique properties of Kresnik Crystal. Unfortunately, prime ice constructs have a very short lifespan and cannot be stabilized during the development period. Hence, that said, I have already forgotten what warmth feels like. Yes. Perhaps then, we can warm ourselves by the fireside together. But for now, all you need to remember is this. If you collect Kresnik Crystal, I can extract the energy within and use it to maintain your body's surface temperature. Low power. Please use Kresnik Crystal to replenish energy reserves. Signs of physiological activity detected in the distance. It is highly likely to be your travel companion, Pimon. Go. Go now. be reunited and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life rejoice in unison. Approaching the target location. Scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2. Affirmative. However, that is not the reason for my confusion. According to my database, this location is a train station, meaning the number of life forms is unusually low. Real-time environmental data suggests that the train station may no longer be in use. But whatever the situation...
Paimon! Who are you?
Don't worry. She's only sleeping. You must be the Traveler. She called your name repeatedly while attempting to battle her way through the blizzard. Newcomers to Snezhnaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering, with a powerful monster having summoned a bitter snowstorm. You two must be very important to one another. You should take more care not to get separated.
Your eyes. Are you... Conrian?
There are indeed some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm. But I doubt that is news to you. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus your attention on your travel companion instead. We will meet again very soon.
The unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance, but my search has yielded no relevant data. I will try searching the database again. Against the odds, your companion is safe and sound. The other person even left a blanket for her.
Traveler! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Paimon was so worried. She looked everywhere for you.
It's okay. Take it easy. Are you feeling alright?
Pretty much the same as when we first got to Snezhnaya. Wait, where did the jester go? Yep, the director of the Fatui. The Jester Piero. So, you met him?
The Jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans. But there's no way he'd tell me just like that. We might well have ended up clashing. Well, he was right about one thing. Right now, the most important thing for me is to take care of Paimon while she's unwell.
He had no intention of explaining his motives, and he left in something of a hurry.
Hey! What the... Who is that? It looks like... half a pair of goggles. How amazing! A self-aware, talking pair of goggles!
Snezhnaya was once the land of the Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still. Mind you...
Oh, wow! Well, thank you so much. You look...
Goodwill did...
Anyway, when he first... Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eyes. And he definitely seemed like someone pretty important. But beyond that, Paimon didn't know anything about. It was only later, after he rescued Paimon from the snow, that he properly introduced himself. That's the only reason Paimon knows he was the jester. Oh, seems unlikely. He ran into the snow, and after bringing Paimon here, he just stared out at the snow. He didn't do anything to Paimon at all. In fact, he barely said anything. Wouldn't even answer any of Paimon's questions either. Paimon didn't feel unsafe around him, and he didn't seem to have any ulterior motives. For all we know, he might have just ignored Paimon's questions so she'd give up.
Please allow me to interrupt.
Wait,
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any ill will from the gentleman in question.
Sorry, Paimon. The jester mentioned that.
oh,
Further information at this point, if, however, do you remember what I said? We can break through. There is a small town.
Paimon thinks Goggle's here. Oh, come on. Don't worry.
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance during your future adventures, please call for. Otherwise, I will remain.
Is this an answer from this world?
Please confirm when you are ready to depart. Heading north from here, we will soon arrive at... Wait, there's an error message. Could not detect clear track.
What exactly does clear mean?
Brace for impact, friends! Preparing to enter in... How strange. Not Not only was the station's status different from
Yeah.
my sincere apologies for putting you in danger. I'm afraid I'm as confused by all this as you are. Agreed. This is likely a consequence of outdated Fortunately, our crash landing has at least I can assure you, it certainly is. It seems our ill-fated train route. Rest assured that
Excuse me, is there an inn nearby?
I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
Sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
Excuse us. Is there anywhere we can stay around these parts?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else.
All we can do is wait for the next shipment of Kresnik Crystal to get here.
Hi there. Do you know if there are any inns still taking guests in this town?
Doubt it. They're probably all closed. No one has enough Kresnik Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business.
Oh, what a bummer.
I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many tourists in inland Snezhnaya these days.
Why is that? Because of the snowstorm?
In part. But the bigger reasons... Oh, sorry. Even if they used all the surplus Kresnik Crystal in Snezhnaya, it still wouldn't be enough to meet demand. So, the Vetcha passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce their energy consumption. The policy has thus been charmingly named Project Stuja, meaning bitter cold.
Bitter cold? So, like, it's gonna be a cold winter, folks? You're all gonna have to find a way to get through it?
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and save. When it's cold, you huddle together for warmth. There's always a way to stretch things out to make ends meet. Trouble is, if you stretch someone out like an elastic band for too long, who knows if they can ever bounce back. You know what? Come with me and see for yourself.
Can you please explain to me why the price of Kresnik Crystal has gone up by 1/3 again? Even as our purchase quota has gone down. You only come here twice a month. This won't even last.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes and price data. We Fatui are only responsible for delivery and security. I'm not in a position to explain.
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive a single...
Since you insist on making me repeat...
What market? Nobody else is
Which is why the Snezhnograd Vetche passed a resolution to support... So if you're here just to
You...
All right, everyone, let's calm down for a second. A few words, if I may. We're all subjects of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and I'm sure every one of us is dedicated to her great cause. We all know how cold it is. And the more it snows...
But Liaison Shishkin, there's clearly something wrong with this quota. I have a
Oh, still, you must... Our top priority must be as our...
That's right.
I'll tell you what we can do is... I can't guarantee...
Fine. I don't...
So, this is...
You were looking for an inn.
Oh, Paimon's not a fae. Just Paimon. She must have caught a cold or something. We only...
I have a small place in Stratomaros. I don't stay there very often, though, so it's pretty... But if you're not picky, you're welcome to rest there for now.
Are you sure? Oh.
All right, then. Hello, I'm Alosha. I'm a hunter. Though, if you've talked to any highwaymen, you might have heard a different side to my story.
Rev the engines!
Oh, so cold. Oh, wait. Paimon only introduced herself so far, didn't she? This is Paimon's best friend, the Traveler.
Good to meet you. I'm Alosha. Most travelers find the Snezhnayan climate to be a shock to the system still.
Don't say that.
They aren't. I do a lot of hunting, so nothing to do but sit tight in town until... I get that you're in a hurry. What? Your own train? Wait, hold on. That train? The one that suddenly fell out of the sky and crash-landed on the ice?
Oh, we got lucky and found it in a cave. Then our luck ran out and we had a little
Pretty crazy for a random find in the mountains. Well, as long as your train's good to roll, you might get to Snezhnegrad after all. I've been doing some digging recently. Turns out, the real reason for the current energy crisis in Stratomaros is that some of the supply is being seized for a private... But to expose what's going on...
Huh?
It's a figure of speech. Shishkin.
Him? Really?
Huh? You're coming with?
Huh. Oh. Okay then. Alright. Guess there's no point...
Oh yeah. There's one more introduction to do. Tagarin, get in here.
Oh, a doggy. Oh, angry doggy. Oh.
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. He's my hunting partner, so he'll be joining us when we have... Carrots aside. First, we need to find a way into... Then, we get Tagarin to... What are you eating?
Oh, check it out. When you're all out of carrots, try... Good doggy. Good doggy.
A fellow dog lover, huh?
Yup. And rabbit lover. Carrots are great too, you know.
Good to know. Eat up, Tagarin. Wait. Nice work, Tagarin. Come on. We'll go around. This way. We'll enter from the upper floor. There we go. A freight list. Straight from... Looks as new as the day it was printed. Yeah, this is all we need. Tugarin's a keen hunter. Anywhere there's a stove, there'll be the scent of Crystal. That's normal. But if he picks up the scent of Crystal somewhere and there's no stove around, that's how we know something's up. This must be the rabbit's warren. Good job, boy. Sure enough, there's a...
Thanks for looking out for us.
Let's grit our teeth until the blizzard passes.
Maybe for everyone else. I just had a question for you. Why, when times are as tough as this, would someone hoard more Kresnik Crystal than they could ever use? All the crates here are from the most recent shipment, but they weren't brought here for sale. Instead, they were secretly stashed away. Would you be able to shed any light on the situation, Mr. Shishkin?
Me? Why, I have no idea. But look at how much there is. It's quite a godsend. Now there will be plenty to go around.
This godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your residence following a tip from Mr. Alosha. And this is only a fraction of what we found down there. We're still taking a full inventory. The official figures will be finalized. I've always been grateful for your efforts to mediate.
How?
We trusted you to have...
Hey, I owe you all this. We all know how I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Crystal have ceased there entirely. You know as well as I watched as energy... I have the official Snezhna. I'll make a batch purchase of
You don't have to go that...
Yeah. Owning up to your
Drop the act. You claimed this was a one-time...
Reporting in, sir.
This wasn't your first... The train station's currently out of service, but it does open for a short... The mayor But since he can't get the goods...
Wait. The mayor...
Preposterous. What proof do you have of any of...
Basic math. I've spent a lot of time lately counting carriages as the snowstorm rages.
Counting carriage?
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now, it's fair to assume that every carriage is packed full. So, if we take the energy required for the Kresniks, the numbers never match. It's always off by 1 or 2 carriages worth. This time, you set a new record. 3 carriages missing. I'm a hunter.
Well, I've heard enough.
You...
Yeah, something.
Thank you for your assistance. Shishkin was quite the Even with that without the compelling case, Alosha.
We can go find some wild.
I didn't mean they hide in plain sight under false. They aren't a violent or.
First, all I know is, as for me, of course, no one.
I will report this incident.
Don't mention it. Excuse me. I need to take a detour before we head back. There's someone I have to deliver this crystal to.
Try and stop me!
Hang tight for a moment. Ma'am?
Alosha?
You know me.
Now, how...
It's okay. You just rest.
Oh, you sit down.
Please, don't...
Right on... Well, Gran...
Very much...
Good.
You don't need...
Oh, I don't...
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer things first. I met her at the market. Not many people. Now that it's in a band, I first learned the town's been in. That said, it's fine. In Snezhnaya, you turn to look at the Grim Reaper reach. She. Come on.
Rev the engines! Nice and cool. Natland doesn't have places like this.
Neutralize! Stand with me! Surge!
Just you
What the? Wrath from the sky!
Curse you!
Try and stop me! instead of confining themselves to the heavens. Full throttle! Rev the engines!
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Try and stop me! Rev the engines! The end of our legacy.
Paimon, we're back.
Yep. But
Her complexion's looking much better.
sure.
I'll explain.
Jeez. So, you
Yeah. Well, don't know. The thing is,
extending it?
that's what everyone suspects. But even though opposition is, he's the chair of the Snezhnograd.
How come the Fatu?
I don't see it like that, but that doesn't mean they don't. Then there's the Fatu. It's just that the rich and yeah, well, regular folk don't have any. The Rokad provides the, of course, an organized. But so far, they've been doing their like us, don't you, mate?
That's because we're adventurers.
Sounds like we're going. So,
I want to meet the Tsaritsa. It's complicated. I've had run-ins with many of the Harbingers along the way, and I really need to know what the Tsaritsa is up, her ultimate goal, what the Gnosis mean in all of this. Since I've made it this far in my journey.
wait, so. No way. Are you who I think you are?
Sounds like you've heard of us then. We're getting more famous by the day.
I didn't realize I was in the company of giants. Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning, and why it has to involve us freezing to. But getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times. And yeah, so you've heard of it. It also absorbs. Luckily, as it. I'm sure that Tsarit. Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her anytime soon. You'll have to wait until she gets back. Fair. Once it's open, we can.
Whoa!
The Fatui aren't exactly spotless in this whole mess. Plus, we help them out. As far as I know, having a train makes every. I know a good doctor in this.
Oh, thanks so much.
Try and stop me!
Drive carefully. Also, All the track switching is... We'll leave you to examine...
Shouldn't be a problem.
All right then.
Alright. Looks like our destination settings have been applied. Let's give this thing a final once-over and then...
Affirmative. Running vehicle diagnostic.
What's this?
Engine, green. Wheels, green. Frame, minor damage, but no impact on function. Diagnostics complete.
Neat! Huh. Paimon's...
I've lived in Snezhnaya my whole life, and I've never heard of an interactive talking train.
Strictly speaking, I wasn't designed purely to drive trains, though I doubt all configurations are complete.
Away we go! Nope. Huh? What's going on?
Oh no.
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay? Paimon!
Just our luck. Of all the things that could...
Alosha!
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place where no wind blows, no light shines, and no elemental energy flows. I've only seen it a few times before, and this is my first time inside. It's a dangerous place. Most people who get... and the few who do...
Huh? Then, what the heck? Oh, maybe Goggles knows something. Goggles? Great! Now we're done.
Hold it together. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Come on.
Look at these Fatui. It's like they've lost their minds.
Their shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living. I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
Wait, what's that blue thing? Is that Goggles?
Guess we'd better find a way over.
Go now! Advance!
This is the last one.
What do we do next?
Play it by ear.
Goggles!
Hello. I am glad to see the...
For now, at least.
Correct. We are not time and space. We must leave this place.
Sounds like you have a...
Yes. In fact, it appears I have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you as you traverse the Shadow Realm, Traveler. It may well be one of my core functions. Activation code? We once peered into the past from the ruins of the Shadows. This is what remains of the Golden City, Hyperborea.
Whoa!
Now go. Arm yourselves with weapons of the spirit.
Is this a gun?
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot channel the elements, let's go. When you encounter small obstacles, you can simply clamber over them. You can slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels. Obstruction ahead. You may be able to use the explosives nearby. Shoot the explosives to detonate them and clear the path. For long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot. Many hostile units approaching. I suggest a new strategy. Take cover and pick them off one by one. More enemies detected. Try attacking with the newly unlocked assault function. Nice.
Light him up!
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move using the rope.
Nice. Reload!
Some supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on.
Back in business.
Defenses have been out! Taking cover! Over. Can't take much more!
Gotta recharge! Nice.
You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances. I recommend using this grappling gun. If you'd attach the connected hook...
Need a refill!
Sprint at the prime ice launcher to reach high places with ease. Usable munitions detected. Frag crystal.
Frag out! Something! Try this!
Shift your center of gravity and slide down.
The exit is right ahead. We are very close now. However...
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here. That platform and the carriages are swarming with undead Fatui. Guess we gotta storm through.
Time to catch my breath. Back in business.
You may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective. Take great care not to...
Back in business.
Frag out! Need a refill! Try this!
Come on! We're almost there! Huh? Why is everything shaking so much?
Looks like the Shadow Realm is about to sink back down into the depths.
The exit is right here.
You mean this weird bubble thing? Wait,
No time to think. We just gotta go for it. I can't believe the Shadow Realm manifested right on the railroad. Lucky we made it out.
Ah, so you have heard of the Golden City before?
yeah, it came up a whole...
Make no mistake, as Alosha said,
Let's hope...
the shadow... Now, please take a moment.
Oh, thanks, Goggles!
Yes, of course.
Let's get some fresh air while the Eye of...
Yeah, sure. It's so quiet. Huh? So much for repair.
My plan was to restore...
Huh.
According to my calculation...
Hyperbore...
strong.
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident. That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietlolaidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice. Look, Snezhnograd's just up ahead. Here we are. Welcome to Snezhnegrad train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic!
It's built. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezhnaya. This way. There's a lift car that goes straight to Sapoliarny.
Are about the same height as Pimon, but it looks like they can't fly.
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovoy. You'll also see the winged Vila and the snowborn Snegovic amongst others.
No wonder. We'd heard that Snezhnaya used to be the realm of the Fae. Paimon can really see it now.
What an extraordinary...
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets. To the right, you'll see the Korolievsky Theater in the distance.
Look at that! Incredible!
I've found it pretty... I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time. Yeah, most of the stoves are...
Yep, no way. Not a... Fine then. It's your... don't worry.
I'm glad to see you've perked up. If you find yourselves in the mood for some sightseeing later, there's a... This way leads to Sapoliarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal quarters. The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own. Inside, there's a munitions... And over there is the Snezhnegrad Vecha, where all the big shots meet regularly to make policy decisions. These places are best admired from a distance. I'm sure I don't need to explain why.
Yeah, they probably have super strict...
The downtown area is near the center. Another place of interest is the north... Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers Guild at some point, right? That's right here.
Ooh, speaking of adventuring, we use alchemy quite a lot. Do you know where we can find a craft?
No one practices alchemy at Snezhnegrad, I'm afraid. Apparently there's some historical reason for it.
Oh. We'll just have to use the one on the train then.
Yeah, I don't know. Not my area of expertise. Anyway... Finally, there's Zolny in that direction. That's about it. You guys go ahead.
Sounds good.
Podvorye restaurant is right...
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild headquarters.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Here's an idea. Oh, just a moment, please. I need to jot this down.
It's a strange feeling being watched. Second. Is he tailing us? Before there were never this many people.
Opera's kids are brought to the stage. Full throttle! Hit. Yeah. Phew. Hip. This way, take care of the game.
down! Full throttle! Try and stop me! Phew. Is this our fate? Rev the engines! Try and stop me! Rev the engines!
Extract! Stand with me!
Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle! Hip. Hup. Hip. Hup. Hut.
Dissipate!
Try and stop me! Rev the engines!
Who goes there? Show me what you got.
Stick with me!
Gotta.
Looking for trouble?
Surge. Neutralize. Dissipate.
Burn it down! Wrath from the sky! Full throttle!